Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We've got another beer review.
You should bleep that so that way people...
I'm as amazed as you are.
Yeah. So, admittedly, this is going to be something that you can go ahead and say is going to get a really high score from me, because it will. So, just throwing that out there is kind of like a disclaimer. But anyway, this is Bell's Two Hearted. And it's literally almost everywhere. We went to a brewery tour last year, and I think they said they were in like 30 plus states or something. And they just went out to, Cali or Texas or something recently.
Yeah, they've added some real recently.
But this one is probably one of the gold standards for your everyday IPAs. It's a very kind of Midwestern take, so a nice orange to amber body, but this one they use 100% Centennial hops. And normally I'm not the biggest fan necessarily of breweries that do 100% this hop.
Yeah, but this has been around a long time before a lot of the whole mixing and stuff. But
anyway, it's a 7% beer, which is what most IPAs generally kind of hover around unless it's sessionable.
We've been to the brewery. If you haven't seen that, check that video out. It's in one of the playlists.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get it open. It's got a cool cap. It's got the fish on there. If you don't know why it's called Two Hearted, it's because of the Two Hearted River. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, and this is also one. Go ahead. This is also one of those that I rely on at local eateries when they have nothing else good. I can usually at least count on this being there.
Yeah, I rely on it anyway because it's delicious. But
let's get to the pour.
All right, get the label there.
Two Hearted. Let's get a regular pour. Look at that. Boy, after some of these modern takes, that almost looks like neon. It's so normal.
Anywho. All right.
So let's get a look at it.
Yeah. Mine is admittedly, again, more hazy, which I didn't realize that there was going to be that much haze.
I did see quite a bit down in there floating.
But like I said, nice orangish amber straw, leaning towards color. Half a finger head, quarter finger if you got big fingers. Nice. Anyway,
I thought they had filtered all these.
No,
I thought they
Bell's is completely unfiltered.
Is it really?
Pasteurized? Yeah.
My bad. I must not have listened on the tour.
Yeah, you suck. Anyway, smell. Yeah, just real classic, and not in like a boring way. So
no, I would agree.
Yeah, pine, grapefruit, citrusy, floral, a lot of floral, in all honesty. But you also get that spicy kind of malt balance that you're going to get in there too. Not spicy like rye or anything like that,
but it's subtle too. It's nothing's really poking you in the eye and bashing your nostrils. Well, you talk to people who don't like ales. That's what I don't like all that hoppy. Half of them don't know what the hop part is anyway.
Yeah. So it's a buzzword. You ready to taste?
I am.
All right, let's do that.
That is just a good beer.
Truthfully, it's better from a can, I'll be honest. Not the aroma, but just like, I don't know, the flavor is. But it's just, this is one of those that's perfectly balanced. You got your hoppy bitterness, which is, your pine, floral, grapefruit kind of aroma. And you can honestly kind of pin it to just those three. That'll carry all the way through with a dry finish, but you also get that malt sweetness that mixes well with that kind of spicy herbaceousness from the hops all the way through. Finishes, pretty dry, but it is
dry. There's almost just the slightest hint of a biscuity or crackery kick at the back. Just barely.
They say the shelf life on this is 6 months, which, God, that's long. Now this baby here was packaged almost a month and a half ago, which is still well within that freshness range.
I like that they put the shelf life though.
Here's the cool thing. Well, the shelf life to me is horrendously long, but the cool thing is
they know.
And basically anywhere that you go, not only will you find this, but it seems to always be in that fresh range. To me, that says it sells incredibly well. Because I know that there's liquor stores locally that don't rotate their stock with the shit, so
there's a little bit of definitely a crackery that follows back up through the nostrils afterwards. But I'm also going to point out that on the very sides of my tongue, it's almost like it's triggering the salt sensors. You know, it almost like there's a saltiness to it. It's not salty.
Real quick,
I think it's actually the spiciness of the hop. But
Bell's allegedly has a double Two-Hearted. Never heard of that, by the way. Never even seen it.
Might be a one-off.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get into rating.
What's your style?
Style on this is regular IPA, 7%, same as the Juicy Lucy we did previously. Style 100, overall 100. No shock. It's one of those beers that is the gold standard for the style, but also, you know, to what most people would aspire to create as far as reputation and, you know.
And it's not one of those outrageous ones that'll turn a lot of people off.
It's also not expensive. I think for the 6-pack I paid like $10 for or something, which isn't bad at all.
It is relational, isn't it? What expensive and not expensive is.
If you like crap and you're paying $18 for a case,
15 for a case of Natty.
yeah, then I'm a fool. But let's assume that you're not totally like that, since you're watching our stuff. Anyway, IPA.
I really do like it, and there's no faults in it.
It's also refreshing too,
It is.
like in a weird way.
It's what an IPA should be. I will go 10 on it. It's what an IPA is. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, duh.
It's fine.
10 to me, it is weird to say. To me, it's one of my perfect beers. Like, I'm going to drink it if it's 118 degrees out. I'm going to drink it if it's negative 18 degrees out. It doesn't matter. It's 7%. So, I mean, it's not sessionable, but I will drink a lot of these on occasion. But it's just, you know, awesome. And truthfully, in a lot of ways. And it was one of those beers that we had talked about doing. And I thought we were going to create some series out of it. And it never happened. I don't even know.
Still good.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it would even be under now, but it's just one of those that's so available you just take it for granted. And
that is true.
Yeah, we've been meaning to do a video on this for a long time. I know we talked about it as long as a year ago. And luckily I had some in the fridge, so we just.
But it really is one of those that's satisfying, it's refreshing, it's something that's enjoyable to drink. You don't feel heavy, you don't feel bloated, it's a chill beer, it really is.
And one of those cool things too, it's one of those that's really good, but when you buy it and you drink it all, you don't feel guilty because you can run right back to the store and grab some more of it.
That's true.
Which is awesome. That's kind of one of the things that you like. This and, to be honest, like Alpha King are similar in a lot of ways, and you can basically find both of them no matter what. So it's cool to have. Yeah.
Alpha King, I'm almost tired of seeing. I haven't had Zombie Dust come to me in months and months.
I saw it a couple weeks. I passed it up. I didn't care, but
I mean, I could have got cases of it up at a case, so they limit you. But up there, they had stacks of cases at Three Floyds. But I mean, on my shelf locally, no.
You know what's harder to find now is Gumball Head than Zombie Dust.
Gumball Head is excellent. Anyway, let's move on. Overall, man.
You go first. You're the one that leads this off.
Overall, I have a tough time. Generally, I base that on will I and won't I. As excellent as this is, like it's something I don't generally go to. It's my backup wherever I'm at. You know, if I'm out to eat, like I said, and they just don't have much selection, and this is there, I'm thankful, very thankful. But yeah, it's not usually something I go to first, depending on the list that's available. I hate to drop down, but I'm going to have to be realistic and go 9, I guess. I don't know.
That's a full point?
It's a really tough one. Overall, yeah, it's not something I do seek out. It's like you said, it's one you take for granted quite a bit.
I'd say that's more of a fundamental flaw in your character than...
I would agree. I would agree. But I don't sit around and drink every night. I'm not an alcoholic.
I do. Not a lot. For me, this isn't easy. I mean, this isn't hard at all. It's a 10. I do seek it out quite often. I generally try to go more now into seasonal rotations just because, like, beforehand I'd buy a stout in the middle of summer and not care. I tend to not do that as much anymore. To be honest, I've been real light on the stouts, even in this time of year. But I'd throw this one in the rotation every time. Every time.
Yeah, it's excellent.
They got a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans, and it's the easiest thing in the world. I don't know. 10 easily. I'm not going to argue. I don't agree with his full point drop.
I don't disagree with his.
Seeing as you gave Juicy Lucy an 8.5, and it's not anywhere close to this.
But that's one I would seek out because it's new to me. And again, this goes back to
it should
this
be
whole other discussion.
It should be irrelevant, but
no, it's my overall.
I know what it is.
That one's highly personal overall.
For God's sake. Anywho, we've been going on a little bit.
Let's cut this.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for old time's sake, whatever. Ring the bell.
Don't forget.
Oh, God.
Hit your rating. Hit that thumbs up or thumbs down to show us what you think of this beer, not necessarily us. If you like this, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down so we can get a gauge of what you think.
Yeah. We should get... This is a brand new thing that we've done, but you should on this. Everyone's had this. So I expect...
If you haven't, go get it because it's there.
Yeah,
it's out there.
It's at the grocery store, for God's sake.
If you really have a strong opinion, though, and these aren't just going to do it, give your rating on the beer, then leave us a comment and rip me a new one for not giving it a 10.
Should be easy to do. 2DG.
See you later.